the 18th day of 18th day of April. Oh my goodness. When will this country graduate? My goodness, what I saw today. I took upon myself to go to the proposed headquarters of the Liberia Telecommunication Authority. I got shocked and wept for my country. Well, you already know this is State of the Nation is on Truth FM 96.1. So good afternoon to each and every one of you, my compatriots. Wheresoever you find yourselves under my voice this afternoon on this radio station, Truth FM 96.1. Of course, it's owned and operated by the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. My name is Christopher SELLEE, and I'm here alone today. Magdalene is out and about. As a matter of fact, tomorrow is graduation day for the Media Training School, named after Musa Benedict. Everything is all set on tomorrow. 10 o'clock, as the guest speaker said, anything less than 10 or more than 10, well, we will have ourselves to blame. Okay, so we take the challenge. And all I can say, well, I'm sorry for graduates that will be dressing, making up, face beat, and hair cutting until the time is past. We will start sharp 10 tomorrow on the compound of our SAAH, where 8 of our students will be graduating from the Media Training School here at Truth FM. So I'm here alone. You know, you wouldn't get the best out of me today because I'm burning with fever. By the time I left from the LTA proposed headquarters, Shefflin Township, man, that was it. That was it. I never knew Liberians could treat their own country like that. And then connive with foreign businesses. Connivance. An act of conniving or colluding to dupe your own country. You say, "All hail Liberia, hail. This glorious land of liberty shall long be ours." Yesterday, on the state radio, the news was carried that Liberia is named out of 125, Liberia is 117 most hungry country. Most hungry country. So Liberia is labeled as a hungry country. We'll come to that one. Hey, but guess what? It has resources, endowed with resources, got smart people, it got people willing to work, yet, if it is not one of the poorest countries in the world, it is one of the most hungry or the hungriest in the world. That is the name some Liberians want, or those are the characterization of some Liberians want. Some Liberians want own country. But one fine day, it's all going to be good. A heaven-sent leader will be sent on one of these days. And we always sing in the old Negro spiritual, thank God Almighty, we're free at last. We can now benefit from our natural resources. I don't have to be a presidential preferred person or appointee. I don't have to be a junior or senior, or I don't have to be. The point will come when even the common man will be paid to go to school. Like what's happening in Botswana, 145 United States dollars every month. A student of a university across Botswana is paid. Whether you like it or not, it goes into the account because it is reminding them that your country is endowed with diamonds and we sell it, and this is what you get just for going to school. We'll take orange and we'll come back. We'll have more discussions here. Sorry, I'm really not faring too well today. I'm not. I have to cut the AC off in the office. Cut it off in for the first time in so many. So I haven't seen a cold weather for me, for the body morphology that I have. But today I had to cut everything off because the frustration brought fever on me. Anyway, let's come back after this commercial break.
We don't worry about the direct connection at all. There's a package for me. There's a package for you. There's a package for everyone. I can reach out my washing machine and enjoy with confidence.
To activate, dial star 888 hash. Subscribe via My Orange app. $1 gives you 50 minutes on net calls and 5 minutes off net calls, or the same dollar gives you 500 megabytes of data. Valid 24 hours. Enjoy using the best mobile network, certified by Plus, second time in a row. Visit our website www.orange.com.lr or call 11 for more information.
Brings you closer to what matters. Orange.
We don't worry about the direct connection at all. There's a package for me.
Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here will be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office, partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
house money.
Your
Introducing the Orange Money Card to Wallet service. How to transfer money from your bank card to an Orange Money wallet with the Card to Wallet service. Go to the Orange Botswana website at www.orange.co.bw and select the drop-down menu and click on Orange Online. This will open a new tab which will ask you to sign in. Click on Sign Up to register for the Card to Wallet service as a new user. Enter your name, surname, the Orange number and email address that will be linked to this service. Proceed to enter your occupation and create and confirm your password, which you will then be required to sign in with every time you make a card to wallet transfer. You will then receive an email confirmation. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone. Click on the email confirmation link to finish off the registration. Once the registration is complete, log in, click on Card to Wallet, then enter the Orange Money number you are transferring to and the amount. Continue by entering the source of funds, purpose of funds, and proceed to payment. Click the Visa or MasterCard option and enter your card number, your full names as well as the card expiry date. Proceed to enter the CVV number and click Continue. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone to complete the transaction. Click on Continue to complete the transaction. And just like that, the transaction is complete.
To blackmail or extort money from whosoever that crosses path with me to use a microphone, hey, no way I can do it. I have a traditional upbringing, but that style of politicking, you make things look like you are the change of agent, and by the time you give me the opportunity, you are the one suppressing the ordinary person from graduating from one point to the other. It's the kind of person, or are the kind of persons that we've seen all along the way. So let's hold on. We'll take this music break. When we come back, we'll talk with someone very familiar down the line, Fanik Busy, been in the business of building young people. Something is coming up. He called me earlier this morning. I don't know why this man called me at 6:31. At that time, I was in bed. And I got issue with him, and I'm going to take it with him on the air. I didn't tell him off air. I will tell him on air. First, if you stand by the truth, you will stand alone.
This station rules the nation.
Okay, so as I said, tomorrow is the closing ceremony of the second batch of the students of the Musa Blede School of Professional Journalism, the administrator. And the woman who is organizing tomorrow's occasion is Magdalene SAAH. She's live on the line from downtown Monrovia. Maggie, good afternoon to you. What's going on? Are we all set for tomorrow? That yes is not resounding. That yes is not resounding. Mhm. You got a message for the graduates themselves? Yes, 7. Oh, you in Mr. Office? So that means you are we going to do State of the Nation tomorrow? Okay, wish you all the best. Thanks so much, Magdalene SAAH, calling from downtown Monrovia. We are discussing the graduation ceremony on tomorrow. Fully Formula District 7, Bon County. We'll be speaking on the topic government media partnership in demanding concessionaires to live up to agreements. What a bucket headlines about a topic, but very, very meaningful. So at this time, this is what we can do here. Here we are. Okay, so we take this short break. When we come back, we go strictly to studio to talk to Vanny Bezi and others.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here would be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from
While Vanny and others shall have left. So, Pape,
Not bad, my son. How everything with you?
You good?
I'm good.
Long time no see, man. You look good.
You,
why are you refusing to get older?
I'm older. Oh, don't say that.
No, you refuse, man. The last time I saw you in this, it was 2016 at LBS.
Yes.
This is how, you know how many years there? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 9 years. You still looking like I saw you 9 years ago.
Thank you. Thank you. But that's because of the grace of God, Chris, and I take care of myself.
What are you eating? What's the regular diet?
No, I eat a regular thing, but Chris, I don't eat overplus. I listen to David Koti religiously. So,
you see, that's the problem with you people. The whole order, you're coming to coronate that man as if he is the one that get the biggest medical doctor degree here.
No.
Who authorized him in the first place to be speaking in?
But the man does his how do you call the thing? He makes research and then he reports on things, and some of the things sometimes I follow what he says. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I do.
but I'm finished. Enjoy what he's there.
Wow.
For me, I don't listen to him.
Why?
For one reason, he doesn't disclaim. Okay. He makes it look like he just graduated from Douglas.
Sometimes he says so. He says, "Look, I'm not a doctor, and I do research, and before I bring a topic, I research as well." That's what he says.
I need to hear that first before
I heard that from you several times.
Yeah, so earlier this morning, Papa, you called me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because I know you respect me. That when you see my call, you will take my call.
Oh yes, yeah. I jump off. You know, I don't like for daylight to catch me in Broadview.
I know.
I felt I went to bed late last night and overly slept. When I opened my eyes and looked through the window, it was already daylight. That was 6:31 when you called me.
Yeah.
If you were the one who woke me up.
To be able to
come to work. Yeah.
You thank me. I do well.
Okay, so Vanny Bezi and the children's dialogue. I have Christina S. Tamba, Uncle Vanny Bezi. He's popularly known as Uncle V.
Yeah.
And Seba Duo. So let me hear let me see who is Seba, who is Christina. Let's take it for this. What's your name?
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Christina S. Tamba.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Seba Dalina Duo.
Seba Dalina Duo, Christina Tamba. And last but not least, Children's Dialogue is as old as this radio station. Yeah. In fact, older than this radio station. And older than several radio stations have come and gone. Vanny Bezi holds on. Even when he was in officialdom at the Capitol building, personnel director, even as spokesman of the Liberian Senate, Vanny Bezi still had Children's Dialogue.
Yeah.
What a consistent consistent platform.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit background of Children's Dialogue.
Okay. Chris, it was 16 years ago. It was, in fact, Aaron Collins of Power TV. He came to work one day and said, "Look, V, I was at Power then." He said, "Look, Uncle V, I want for us to develop a platform for the young people, for the children." He didn't say I should do the program. He said, "But find the young people who will be interested." So, but Chris, you'll be surprised to know that I couldn't find anybody. The young people, sometimes they don't let the kind of
They were
program.
not waiting.
Yeah, they're not willing. They love their political shows. They want to. So I said, look, Aaron, I think I want to do the program myself. So he was happy. He said, wow. You? I said, yes. So that's how the program started. We recruited one girl, and O'Neill Roberts was at the center of it all. How we started Children Dialogue. O'Neill was a staunch member. There was a little girl on his program. I said, look, O'Neill, I heard that little girl, and I want to bring her to church. He said, well, fine, go ahead. Her name is Itama Thompson. Later on, she became a big actress, and she is something to listen to and something to watch. So then, when the young people saw Itama, most of the parents said no. They told their children, look, you got to be able to speak to that little girl. So that's how they started encouraging young girls. Most of them were young girls to come on the program. It went on. After a few months, the program grew, and then I got stuck to it. I refused to drop the program, and just as you said, I just stayed. And today, the program is to where it is.
Well, great history. And you used to have it both on radio and television. Do you still?
No, it used to be only on television.
Yeah, on television. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's still at the television. It's still on television.
It's still on television.
LNTV.
LNTV, yes.
Okay, good. So, what's coming up this week?
I want for one of the girls.
Yes, let us see. What's
Yes.
coming up?
Yes.
Miss Tama, what's coming up?
Okay, so we have a very, very big day coming up. We have our 16th anniversary celebration on Saturday. So it's actually on Sunday because it's April 21st, which is Uncle Vanny's birthday. But then because it falls on a Sunday, so we decided to bring it back to a Saturday. So we'll have a groundbreaking ceremony because we acquire a land in Bomi County. So we have our honorable guests coming, and it'll be a very good program because we are thinking about building a hall that will consist of a training center for young girls and boys, giving them trade, educating them about sexual education. And we'll also have a studio there as well because Children's Dialogue has another branch in Bomi County. So they're going to use that place as a way of recording and also having fun there as well. So that's it.
Okay, so what's the particular point? Is it what Dime?
Yes, it's
Dime.
in Dime. It's in Dime.
Dime. Okay, so let me come to you, Osiba. I see how excited you guys are.
I know.
I can't wait for this day to come.
I know,
Before,
Chris.
we're gonna announce the big fish, the VIP that has agreed to grace the occasion. Let's keep it yet, huh?
All right.
Let's keep it yet.
We're holding it.
But tell me, Seba, how excited you are.
Well, I'm very excited for this program because, like Christina said, we will be doing a lot of stuff on this program. Like Saturday, the 20th of April, we'll be visiting the historic sites in Demi of Bomi, like the grave of Tenen grave and the book by Bati Mo, Mother in the Cassava Patch, and also Peter Bala graves, which is one of the cultural icons of Liberia. We will be visiting a grave too. And we'll also do the groundbreaking of the sites for the construction of the Children's Dialogue villages.
Oh my goodness. The venue is Dimai.
Town, yes.
And it's notoriously referred to as combat camp. And we don't want anybody calling our place combat camp.
No.
Nobody calls our place. Those of you who brought your war, you destroy yourself. You can't keep that name on that historic town. That's the hometown of Baltimore.
Right.
You remember murder in the Cassava Patch from the Morovia South Beach prison compound. I can now piece together all the circumstances leading to the death of Tenen.
You're right.
Those are the opening paragraphs of the book.
Yeah, you're right.
Murder in the Cassava Patch. This is something that I memorized way down the line, and I can still recite it.
Wow.
It's a memorable day on that day. Tenen's grave is going to be visited. Baltimore's grave is going to be visited. Peter Bala is going to be visited. And those of you who want to know the terrain, It is just after Rick's Institute intersection. I'm not far from there.
Right.
I don't know whether my schedule is going to permit me to attend, but Uncle V, I'm going to support you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I don't have money. Oh.
I understand.
I'll give you abundance of airtime.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
To popularize this dream. And interestingly, somebody told me Baltimore has similar dream. He wanted to build a theater in Dime.
Right.
It never worked. Several years after his death, Vanek busy working with young Liberian children. They are about to actualize that vision.
Right.
Who are those expected?
That's a big one. That's a big
Who are those expected at Grace occasion?
And Christina or Seba can go first, then you can add them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Seba, go ahead.
Well, so here's this our occasion. We will be expecting the Honorable Speaker of Liberia, Chair for Nancy Kofa.
Right.
Jonathan Fonati Kofa, Councillor at Law. Even a fire that broke down his home couldn't stop him from attending that occasion.
No.
So as I heard the excitement in Uncle V's voice this morning, he said, guess what? Guess what? Surprisingly, we just invited the mayor. We just picked chance. But the mayor called by, he said he will be there. Yeah. One in a million. What is he coming to do? To break the ground and kick the project off or what?
Yes.
Yes.
You want to add now?
Yes,
Okay,
I can. Okay, so our honorable guest will be our chief launcher. And then he'll also serve as our guest speaker for that occasion. So he'll be doing two things in that program.
The way I already want to see him, I just the lumber point and say, I want to pull it in the pot, it left from my hand, drop in the pot. I'll catch it. We had an appointment, but then the fire disaster came and disrupted, right? Disrupted it. But
and you know, Chris, let me cut you off. You know what? You know the reason why all the kids are excited? We wrote the man. And usually in Liberia, Chris, when you write people, I hate to say this, but I will say it anyway, anyhow. They don't respond.
They will not reply you. That you scared to tell that one?
I don't know why they behave like that. When you write them, you will walk after them, walk after that letter, you will never hear from them. We wrote Honorable Kofa, we sent a letter to his office. I didn't expect that he will receive the letter and write us.
But that's simple civilization.
Yeah.
It's simple. Even if you not come and respond. Yes. Yeah.
The chief of office staff, when I went to follow up the letter, she had a letter in her hand. So I came to myself and said, wow, she has our letter in her hand. He said, oh, Uncle Vanny, right? I've been following Children Dialogue for years. We spoke just how we bringing the news at last. She broke the news to me at last. She said, but let me tell you, Honorable Kofa will attend the program Saturday morning. He's going to go with Children Dialogue. He will stay in demand the whole day because it's Saturday.
Okay.
I said, wow. And 2 days after that, then his house got burned.
Yeah.
I said, Chris, I couldn't believe it. How could I now check whether you will stay?
Update.
When I kind of view.
You can call back to say you stay coming. Yes.
But Chris, 2 days after that again, after the fire incident, when I called the chief of office staff, she said, Uncle Vanny, I know you're getting set, eh? So I said, for what? You know, Chris, I said, for what? She said, for the program. Let me let you know that despite all that has happened to Honorable Kofa, he is coming for your program. And from the day she told me to today, every day there are things added. The security details, everything, the program, everything, Chris. So we are excited. We can't believe that our Liberian will do this. We are so happy. We are so happy, Chris.
That is how you treat people.
Yes.
As a civilized person.
Yes.
And trust me, the hall, you got a big hall there.
You got a big hall, Chris. We got a big
because
hall.
when a Kofa is moving, when a speaker Kofa is moving, got over 50 journalists accompanying him.
I know.
So I'm asking you, I'm worried about
So we
The
have a
hall.
big hall. And
Okay.
in fact, we there was a big school building that there was a lady who wanted to build a library in Timeh.
Mhm.
She unfortunately she had a plan. When she put all the plans to work, then she died in America. Then
Wow.
her children came out and said, no, we're gonna make our mother's dream work. So they give some money, we put up a big library. So I have asked the children, I said, look, for this library, you have children here that are going to school. So let's change it to a school building.
Mhm.
So then we was changed to a school building. One of the biggest elementary school building in our area.
Okay. So after the groundbreaking, what do we expect next? I know it's for him, but there are plans. The visions is put into place already. The vision is put into place already. It's in black and white. After the groundbreaking, what construction begins? Which one?
Oh yes, after that's what we are hoping to do, Chris.
Yeah.
We are not going to delay by the grace of God, grace. Whatever comes out of the groundbreaking, it's not going to be a project that you will pass by demon years in and years out, and you just see something there, look like it's standing or it's falling. No, by the grace of God, we're not going to do that. We're going to start groundbreaking. We're going to start building right away, and then hoping that in a year's time, maybe less than a year. Yes, we want to dedicate it for people to come and see the dream.
Most of the young people are across this way of the city. I want to believe Christiana lives this way, right?
I live in Baton.
Bemba Town. Seba, where do you?
I live on the highway.
Arai Highway, right? Now, this structure is going to be like crisscrossing three other cities, municipal cities, before going. Is that going to give you tough time? Uncle V, why did you decide to choose Dima instead of this side of the divide?
Okay. Somebody asked me that question yesterday. Chris, first of all, I was born in Dime.
Okay.
I live in Dime. That's where I come from. And as one president used to say, go by where your mom born you. So Chris, one day I took children dialogue in Dime. I said, look, we are going to celebrate our anniversary this year in Dime. We went to Dime, they fell in love with the town. And then Chris,
anybody goes there, you fall in love. Man, the proximity to Morovia and the ambience.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And then Chris, what I noticed was these girls were trying to interact with the girls from Dime, and they were feeling, how will you guys describe it? Inferior. So I was telling them, look, hey, it's true that these girls look small, but they are learning book, yes. But you can be the same, you can do the same.
Yes.
Don't feel inferior. Feel welcome. So then when we left, it was Chris who decided, Uncle Vanny, we got to establish a children branch in Dime. So who am I to say no? So then we established a branch in Dime. We recruited the girls, and right now they are performing wonders on their own.
Nobody tutoring them, supervising.
We even went there recently because we usually have honoring program at the end of each school year, and we give certificates to those that have 80 average and above.
Okay.
So we went there, I think it was last year.
Yeah, last year.
To honor the students there that got that average.
Okay, so I'm going to play for you a familiar song from the region. And I know people listening across there in Dime and parts of Jason, you know, this one is a familiar one.
Don't let me dance, Chris. Oh yeah. All right. That Molly Dollar, right?
This is Morris Dolly. Yes, this is Morris Dolly. Who are you, baby?
Nobody can beat me.
Sure.
Uncle V, where is he saying? Which vernacular is that?
That's Gola.
Sorry?
Gola.
Gola, eh?
Yes, that's
Gola.
Gola.
So which one do you speak? Day? Gola?
I speak Gola. I understand Ding. I understand Va. Yeah. But I
Okay.
speak Gola fluently.
Oh, okay. That's good. So let's open a line since it's going to be historic in loving memory of all those who play a historical role in preserving Liberia's culture. Vanek Beze and his kids returned to demand over the weekend. Speaker Fonati, Jonathon Fonati Kofa, Councillor at Law, Representative Grand Crew County, is serving as guest speaker and chief launcher of the Children Dialogue Center. 077-5144-278. 077-5144-278. Call and tell us your impression and what role you can play in getting this one. Let me take this caller. Hello? No. The body phone. Anyway. I don't know. So while we are waiting, they jamming the line actually. While we are waiting, Uncle V, what is going to be the role of the inhabitants themselves, the locals, the dwellers, those you are going to meet that day?
Beautiful.
What role are they going to play?
Okay. Chris, as I speak to you right now, in fact, since yesterday, the town chief is a very young guy. He's called Ansu Fani, a very young guy. But he listens to me and he mobilized the town. So they are giving demand a facelift today, and then tomorrow morning. We are leaving tomorrow afternoon. Children Dialogue, the whole group will be there tomorrow afternoon. We are sleeping there till Saturday morning.
Okay.
So the parents of the kids, the old people, the younger ones, the women, the men,
everyone is excited.
So let me hold you there and talk to this caller. Hello? Yes, what's your name? Masakwe from Bapolu? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. He's taking notes. I know he listened to these guys in studio, and I can imagine how he wants his daughter or daughters to. So you said the facelift is taking place, and then tomorrow you are headed there as an advanced team.
Yes.
I'm waiting. You're going to sleep over. Do you have any comfortable place for your girls?
Oh yes, my Chris. But no, Chris. They are going to be there. They are going to sleep there. They feel excited.
Yeah.
They are going to be interacting with the other girls on our side. We're going to have fun.
It's not a far distance actually from Morovia, man. It's man. Uncle V, you're blessed to be born from Dima in Dima, man. You can leave Dima and come to work. Yeah, in Morovia. Let me take the next caller. Oh, you slip or just call 077-5144-278. You want? Is that why you planning? Because I was having you going home now. Oh, you don't have political ambition.
No, Chris, no.
Because I have for that district.
Okay.
That's that district. Form part of Swen Mecca electoral district.
Yeah, that's number 3. District number 3.
District number 3. I hope I'm warning you now.
No, Chris. If I had long time, you would have known, Chris, but I don't have any political ambition.
There are nice towns at the back, passing through, going to Chismabrek, and yes, I went that side. It's wonderful. Start beeping and call. Yeah, hello. Yes. Yeah, let's say. This is why I gave law. Yes. Okay, he's taking note. He will respond. Let me take this other caller. Sorry, you guys are. Maurice Dolly, once again, Tan G. Caller, are you there? Yeah, let's hear you. Yes, let's hear you, Chief. Fred, please call your phone name. Why you don't let her call your phone name? Yeah, let's hear you. Okay, he's taking note of your answer. Let me take the other one. Thank you. Next caller. Hello. Yes, sir. Where have you been? Oh, oh, I thought it was a protest that you are not being preferred. Having having fought a real battle. Oh, okay. But you people are the Jesus. You people are the Jesus Christ on earth here. Mhm. No, I put it in quotation. Since you say you can fight for others to enjoy, and just for the sake of others, you kill yourself. I agree. I agree. I agree. Let's go into the subject matter. Let's hear you. Mhm.
Good afternoon. Oh, okay, Julian. How you doing? Thank you. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Time is fast spent, Uncle V.
Yeah.
You took notes, right?
Yes.
You and your cohort took note. Let's hear you now.
Okay.
People want to know whether it's only girls.
Let me be very frank to you. No, it's not only girls. We have boys and girls, but for right now, we have about 5 boys. Is it 5 or
Yeah, we have 5 boys,
okay?
30 girls.
Okay, 30 girls. And then you will say, want to know why 30 girls? Chris, whenever the parents come and they want to bring their children, they come to me, Uncle Fanny, I have my daughter. So I said, but do you have boys? I have boys, but I want for my daughter to be part of the program. So I don't say no. So while the girls are increasing, where I'm getting boys, small, let me say small,
Small,
small.
small.
But the program is not only for girls, it's for boys and girls.
Okay. But
Somebody
the,
asked,
the ratio between boy and girl is higher for the girls.
it's hard for the girls, but it's not the only reason why it's like that because most of the parents feel that their girls should. And Chris, right now, I feel so elated, Chris. Like two of the girls that I have here, if I tell you, they say, oh, God, I don't say that. This small one is in college. She's 14 years old in college already.
You ready?
Yes, Seba is in college.
Mhm.
And this one is in high school, graduating this year. She went for student exchange this year, and she's graduating this year and doing her class. Can you imagine, Chris? So This program,
children dialogue playing a greater role.
Chris. I have kids now in the United States of America studying. I mean, they have been calling back to back. They want copy of the program. Uncle Fanny, you should please send us what will be happening that day. We are so excited. So, Chris, this program, it has just added to my years. I'm telling you. And you said something, you said, Uncle Fanny, you're going back. Oh, truly, Chris, when I'm finished with that center, by the grace of God, I'm going to live in demand.
Yes, because sorry, I'm not bringing politics into this. The police under RG Gregory Coleman has beaten the unbearable traffic situation in Douala.
Yes,
that was the only impediment for free movement across the St. Paul.
Yeah.
So you can live in demand. Probably you can sell a piece of land to make demand.
We'll discuss that. We'll discuss after the show.
Okay. Thank you so much. Any other thing before we sign off?
Yeah. Uncle Ronnie, someone asked about the advantage of children dialogue. Like, what does children dialogue actually impact in the life and well-being of people? Well, children dialogue is an educative platform that was established almost 16 years ago, because we're going to be 16 years by Sunday, the 21st, Uncle Fanny's birthday. It was created, it created a career path respectively for children, and also an enabling and conducive environment for kids or teenagers to air out their views and concerns on political, social, international, and national issues across and above the country.
Okay.
It also forward in fostering the well-being of children as it relates to global peace and security, national development, and nation building in Liberia and worldwide. Thank you.
Okay. So Chris, children's dialogue, when I started this program, so other people will bring their children and say, Uncle Fanny, as you are teaching them, so I tell them, say, no, I'm not teaching them. The children are only bringing out what they learn at home. I'm only correcting them.
Yeah.
I'm only correcting them. And Chris.
Yeah, but you alone will not take all the
glory.
The glory. They're so smart at it because of their country of origin.
Yeah.
You want to believe? You want to challenge that?
Chris, also in the environment.
I'm interested in the country of origin. The two are offense, right? Am I lying?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So Uncle V, thank you so much, man. You're so inspirational. I follow you. I've not seen you vex before.
I don't get vexed so easily.
Does it happen to you?
No.
I once set our history to see you one day. You vex. For the past 18 years I've been knowing you, I've not seen you vex before.
I don't get vexed so easily, Chris. But the kids know me. Yeah. But when I vex, they know that I'm vexed.
Yes,
exactly.
They are for you. Okay, so Christina, you're going to take 1 minute to say goodbye. Anything you want to say? Okay. Then we'll go to Seba, then Uncle V will close up.
Okay, so first off, I want to say thank you to the 2FM family for giving us the opportunity. And so those of you that are listening to us, if you have your kids that want to be part of Children's Dialogue, it's very easy. They don't need to be very outspoken, because there are some people that have been on Children's Dialogue. They are not outspoken, but once they start every Saturday, they improve. So you can send your kid and we can all work together. There is no discrimination. We love each other on Children's Dialogue. And if you're out there wishing to support us, be a sponsor of Children's Dialogue, because we don't have one. You can be a sponsor. You could support us materially or financially or even morally. We appreciate. So please, please, please stay tuned to Children's Dialogue.
That's the English of my daughter, Mom. You can't say that.
Okay.
So we are in empathy with the Honorable Speaker, Mr. Kofa, for the first, we are very, very grateful to him for everything he's done for us so far, so good. Of all the fire disaster and everything he's facing right now, he still honor our invitation of the Children Dialogue. We are very grateful to him for everything. We thank him so much, and we'll forever be grateful to him for this. And for everybody that is watching the show, everybody keep staying tuned to our show, keep watching and keep supporting us. And we thank you for everything. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm the last, right, Chris?
Yes, yeah, let's hear you.
I want to say thank you really to Truth FM.
Yeah.
You may not believe it, Chris, but this is now our first time coming here.
Mm-hmm.
You have always honored our request when we want to come. So I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we want to also say to all of the lawmakers that are going to demand because of Honorable Kofa, we want to say thank you. I don't even know if I should name all of them. For all of them, when they see us, to say, oh, Uncle Vani, I understand the speaker is going to demand, we are going to be ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how to say it, Chris. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Whatever you want to do is not a waste. It's for the children of Liberia. And let me say something, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Children dialogue is not only from one country. We take them from all over, from all communities, all high schools. They are just
irrespective of their background.
Irrespective of their background.
Okay.
So I'm happy. To my people from Dime, I want to say thank you. I will only say thank you on Sunday when we end everything. When the speaker come and leave, or Saturday, yes, I want to say thank you. Continue to work and we'll get results. Thank you so much.
Okay, so yesterday something great happened in Kakata, Mangibi County. Lofa County down to 9 men, defeated Mangibi.
The high 11 men?
11-9. We beat them 2.
Wow.
Let me tell you now. So we Mangibi, we were far on yesterday. On behalf of all the fans and Mangibians who started to cheer Lofa County at the expense of your own county.
Wow.
This song is for you. Yeah? This is it.
Yes, I love that song. Yes. Wow. When the lion in the town, the German Shepherd can tend to provoke
To the entire Lofa County team, the organizers, man, I am a proud son of Lofa. That was a demonstration, excellent display of sportsmanship, an excellent sportsmanship. Thanks to Mike Gibby, Emmanuel Degler. What's happening yesterday? What happened yesterday? And you know, coming up next is a trip taken to the proposed headquarters of the Liberia LTA, that's the Telecommunication Authority. The LTA. What's happening to the headquarters? Liberians, man, you're very strong, brave at your own country. Meanwhile, the country is listed as one of the world's most hungry countries. Uncle Phil, you have something to say?
Oh no, Chris, I'm just I don't know why, Chris, but I love that.
Do you have any close relative from Lofa or close?
No, Chris, no.
Besides the 2 ladies.
I love that song so much, Chris. I love that song so much. I love the wordings of the song. And when I heard the results yesterday, I couldn't believe it. I said, wow.
Why didn't you believe it?
Well, I just because Magibi has been accounted.
Listen to this caller. What's your name? Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Magibi has been accounted that brought up great players. So I just thought that, well,
name one county Magibi ever brought up.
Players? Magibi brought great. I can't remember some of them now, getting old. But he brought some great players, though.
Mayango Jala had a loafer route.
Yeah, but
yes. So you don't have argument here, please. I beg you, don't spoil our victory celebration. Yeah. Anyway, that was good. Yeah. And under the team, one country, one purpose. Yeah. So what a peaceful atmosphere again ended yesterday. Lofa 2, Magibi 1 in Kakata. Magibi stands a very narrow chance. They drew the first game. They lost the second game. They are forced
to win their last game.
I don't know how they're going to do the permutation.
Who are they playing last?
I don't even know. Because there are 3 in a group. Okay. Everyone has to play everyone. I don't know how they're going to do the permutation, but yes, it's good. Bome County, the last time I saw Bome County was at 1-1 with Masrado County. Yeah. I don't know how it ended.
It ended 1-1. It would be the first game, so we'll have 3 points. No,
so that means you're true.
Yeah,
you're true.
Yeah.
Yes, and Bome has my heart.
Yes.
I got my family.
Oh, great.
Yes. Great. Bome, they will be there on Saturday.
Great.
Saturday. If I actually come on the eve, the guy in the entertainment area in demand.
Well, if you come, we'll create one.
When he comes,
okay, thank you so much. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks to you. Christina, yes. Man, you guys are promising.
Thank you.
Seba, thank you so much. And keep shining, man. Because anything you do reflects your family, yourself, and this man who is molding you. Yeah. Yes, and because of you guys' performances, people want to send their children. And then you should serve as an inspiration and open arms to them. But demand that they have to is based on behavioral attitude.
Yeah.
Yes. Recruitment is based on behavioral attitude, not someone who would spend the rest of the time doing face beat. When you're supposed to go to TV studio.
Yes.
Yes. Not just because you hear the children here that you say, yeah, how my child come. No. It doesn't work that way. You should, in the first place, inculcate into your child that belongingness from home before the person goes out. Okay, thank you so much. We have to take leave of you. And this is a musical break. We'll come right back with this one. This one is Lucky Dube. You know where to find me. Oh. Yep. Piano.
Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even?
Introducing the Orange Money Card to Wallet service. How to transfer money from your bank card to an Orange Money wallet with the Card to Wallet service. Go to the Orange Botswana website at www.orange.co.bw and select the drop-down menu and click on Orange Online. This will open a new tab which will ask you to sign in. Click on Sign Up to register for the Card to Wallet service as a new user. Enter your name, surname, the Orange number and email address that will be linked to this service. Proceed to enter your occupation and create and confirm your password, which you will then be required to sign in with every time you make a Card to Wallet transfer. You will then receive an email confirmation. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone. Click on the email confirmation link to finish off the registration. Once the registration is complete, log in, click on Card to Wallet, then enter the Orange Money number you are transferring to and the amount. Continue by entering the source of funds, purpose of funds, and proceed to payment. Click the Visa or MasterCard option and enter your card number, your full names as well as the card expiry date. Proceed to enter the CVV number and click Continue. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone to complete the transaction. Click on Continue to complete the transaction. And just like that, the transaction is complete. Introducing the Orange Money Card to Wallet service. How to transfer money from your bank card to an Orange Money wallet with the Card to Wallet service. Go to the Orange Botswana website at www.orange.co.bw and select the drop-down menu and click on Orange Online. This will open a new tab which will ask you to sign in. Click on Sign Up to register for the Card to Wallet service as a new user. Enter your name, surname, the Orange number and email address that will be linked to this service. Proceed to enter your occupation and create and confirm your password, which you will then be required to sign in with every time you make a Card to Wallet transfer. You will then receive an email confirmation. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone. Click on the email confirmation link to finish.
A momentary stop at Truth FM. I prepared myself and went in disguise. I decided not to use my personal vehicle. I took a keke, went to Shefflin, the proposed headquarters of the Liberia Telecommunication Authority. Why do their legal battle? Unjustifiably fighting to stay on as a tenure position, even though there are avalanche of reasons to have them removed. I got concerned about whooping $4 million worth headquarter project with 50% paid already to a Lebanese businessman. This is not xenophobic. This is not racism. This is in support of the Liberianization or making Liberians to have money in their pocket. Half of this money is paid to a Lebanese merchant, the man who owns BMC, Building Materials Center on the Capital Bypass. He imports building material and that materials and then owns a construction company. Some of this construction company came on the limelight under the past administration. As far as concerned, BMC has just been solely in the importation and sale of building material. But say knew that people were there to do business with them, well, they added up construction. Out of 2 million, out of 4 million, 2 million plus is paid. Half, almost half. And the only thing you see is a fence. The place, a fence around Shefflin, around the EBK barracks. A fence. I'm telling you, where did the money go? So what constitutes a 50% payment for some of these contractual agreements? Especially a company that is capable of pre-financing and capable in the sense that they did business with a lot of people in the administration. They got money. Okay, well, it is their business not to pre-finance it. If I contract you, I should give you 50%. But the 50%, what constitutes the 50%? And then I saw a young lady standing there, not wanting to speak to me because the questions were so multiple now. And she got concerned. I didn't carry gadgets. I had on my phone, and the other phone, I had a button phone, the one that was visible to her was button phone. But to be frank, I did not make any attempt to recall her. That is. Still wondering, where is Mosun Group of Companies of Mr. Mob, a Liberian revered construction company? The man who has been tested all along. For some Liberians, these are Liberians, they don't deserve some of these contracts. Let's give it to the ones that could possibly give a cut, and then whether the project is built worth money, well, it's not our business. The last time I went to NTA, the national carrier, the National Transit Authority. I went there. I went to Mines and Energy. As a matter of fact, Mines and Energy, it used to be Lands, Mines and Energy, and it's now Mines and Energy. But when you go there, the building is still carrying the inscription, Ministry of Land, Mines and Energy. Liberians, I don't know how we treat ourselves. We're so reckless with ourselves to the extent that the little things that matter, we don't take into consideration. The land aspect was detached and the land authority was created. But when you go to Mines Ministry, it's still written there, Lands, Mines and Energy Ministry. A dilapidated outer coverage of the building, and the road leading into the building had a rock there that you can't even identify the colors because of the filth, as if there are no more carpets or rock being sold in Liberia. Meanwhile, you had a functioning minister operating in that building. So it's all across. I just brought that like water and sewer. I went to see Muhammad Ali, paid a courtesy call and congratulate him on his preferment. As I said, I used the bathroom, and then I use bucket to flush. I use bucket to flush. This is the government entity responsible to bring flush water or pipe-borne water into our homes. Meanwhile, in its own building, the folks didn't care. They never care. And when you talk it, then somebody will come and say, oh, they do any good thing. Hey, social contract. The theory of social contract by John Locke, a British philosopher, Montesquieu and Niccolo Machiavelli, all of them, this social contract, we agree between the government and the government that you will do X, Y, Z, and that is to protect my liberty to give me peace and to ensure that I get property on my own that is creating the enabling environment. If you don't do this, well, it becomes a topical point for the government. And for the government, I pledge that I will respect, I will uphold the rule of law and pay my taxes. Then the government will use those taxes to develop my potential. If I do mine and you didn't do yours, then I should come here and be naming things that you did. Something you agree. The one you fail to do is what I'll remind you. That's why I said in my intro, those guys are not real Liberians. I know the LTA has been controversial throughout. During the Ellie Johnson time, one Albert Brooklyn was charged with corruption, sent to court trial. We don't know how he ended. That man was financially, according to the indictment, financially indisciplined. He played with public money as if it was for him, allegedly. Where did the case go? We don't know. But to those of you who are listening, the LTA, I don't know whether you know, the LTA constitutes a national security installation. It constitutes a national security installation, but those are some of the projects we intend to give to foreigners to build and open our security system to foreigners. We even go, as if that is not enough, we go afar to give them more than what they need to start the project. Today we sit here, and I'm saying this to say, I hear all the lawmakers now calling for audit from one point to the other, but nobody wants to touch. Nobody can talk about LTA audit. Well, the legal battle is with the Supreme Court and those who believe they're serving a tenure position, they should not be removed. That is the legal battle. It is not prejudicial to call for an audit of the Liberia Telecommunication Authority. It's not. The same way some senators are now alarming that there we need audit this, that. Why are we leaving the LTA? Why? Isn't it owned by the government? Oh, but didn't this blow your mind that half of the money is given, but only fence is seen? The actual construction is not. And the one I saw today is like just a few weeks ago they started the project because the noise too much. If the leaders don't want to take steps, well, the countrymen or the ordinary people will take the radio airwave and demand explanation to what's happening to the LTA. You know, before I came on air, I was looking at the TIE. I will tell you what the TIE is for. It is a source of millions of dollars. It's recognized by the Americans. It has up to 60 members. Liberia is part of it. But other countries, they're collecting that TIA and injecting it into their consolidated account. I don't know any history of the TIA collection goes to the consolidated account. Who are those receiving it? That is another topic. But my point here is the headquarters. How long? 24 months. Project has gone almost 3 years now. Three years. The last time I went to the executive mansion, I saw one of the persons who is banking at the chest that they want. I will not call any name here. They are the whole tenure position. They don't want to leave until the time. But you go into the mansion and negotiating. You go into the mansion negotiating. If you think you are legally standing ground, why are you going negotiating? Now look into the face of the individual and I smile. At least, after openly challenging somebody, you have got the face to go there to negotiate with cell pressing office staff or any other thing that made you to go. Unlike this time, hey, it wouldn't have happened in the most in the past time. Liberia is getting better. No one will hold this country hostage. No one. That includes me, and also include those who think that they hold legitimacy opposition, yet though in parentheses are going to negotiate. This is the Liberia we have. Somebody just walked to me in my office and said, I thought your people came to rescue, but I think we came to rescue them. The electorate actually rescue the job seekers. We thought you came to, and I said, hey, hold on. 3 months, 6 months, 3 months, you people didn't have any problem. When somebody was building like nobody business. 3 months, you didn't have any problem. 3 months, on the opposite side, you got problem with somebody not doing something. And I had to tell, I was just talking to my executive mansion reporter, George Boo. He said the whole country is stagnated. Things moving. I said yes, and it's going to take. Let me tell you, I'm a student of history. When Joseph Jenkins Roberts took over Liberia after the independence, nothing worked. Nothing, absolutely nothing worked on the ground. He was basically looking at countries to recognize Liberia's independence. You know, in the absence of that, you were operating in vacuum. So he was unpopular here on the ground, but was popular out there negotiating for recognition of Liberia's independence. Similar thing played under Ellen Johnson. You know, we had a war-ravished country. When Ellen took over, it was almost like a failed state. I remember even James Jonah, a Sierra Leonean working then with the United Nations, proposed that Liberia should be placed under UN trusteeship because the entire governance system had collapsed during the conflict and Liberia could no longer manage itself. Dr. James Jonah. That's how interim President Amos Sawyer and others formed the International Contact Group for Liberia. It was battle, and this is not the first time that Liberia nearly went under trusteeship. In the 1920s, when CDB King and others, Allen Yense, were all guilty for labor, financial crisis, the president there of Equatorial Guinea, then was the League of Nations. Christy Herbert led the investigation of the Liberian officials and reported to the League of Nations that they were guilty of forced labor, which at the time amounted to slavery because the transatlantic slave trade had just ceased. But Liberians were inventing another form of slavery. That's how some of our compatriots today are in Equatorial Guinea. Got 2 islands there, Bata and Malabo, comprised of Equatorial Guinea. If you went downtown Malabo today, the capital city, you will see people of Liberian origin. And then Christian Herbert said, proposed to the League of Nations, Liberia should be placed under trusteeship. It was then Louis Arthur Grimes, a Liberian lawyer who pleaded on Liberia's behalf and won the case. That's how you see that school is named after him, that law school at the UL. So when you look at our history, it is pregnant with deceit, pregnant with sycophancy from one point to the other. Those who believe that they would have never negotiated with a Baka administration are the ones that we see. I said I went to the mansion. Don't tell me what you went there for. I went I went to the mansion. I met friends. The agents, we all worked together, EPS agent, I got courtesy escort. And you can see in the faces of those who just want job and hold no loyalty. And those, in my opinion, are actually the ones who were rescued. Instead of them rescued, the ones who were rescued by the ordinary voters. Because you can practically see in their faces. I didn't have an ID card. I didn't have passport to show. I had agents there. We met where I went and I came back. You do all these things, yet you see nothing moving. I got some tip off. You think what happened here? You think that's all. If I tell you what some Liberians were planning to do in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, Dubai, you will not believe it. The person sent me those documents and said they're afraid to let it out. So when you ready to let it out, I just know where. I said, hold on, you don't have to be afraid. I'm not going to break this news. I'm not going to rush with it. I will put due diligence. Some of these documents I manufactured, and I hold that. So you're not going to send me something to rush with it to break it. The one some of our compatriots allegedly were planning to do in Dubai. What do we treat our country like this? Why? What do we treat our country like this? And I told the guy, I said, like Gigi Rabbit, I said, you're not going to get anything substantial from this government other than putting into place what were dismantled for the next 3-6 months, maybe 1 year. And since they came to rescue, they have to fast track. But you already held the country hostage. You prefer yourself to the rest of the republic, rest of the inhabitants. Any of you who passing by shuffling, go there and see. This is what the 2 million is paid for. How come we get the superstructure is not even visible? The superstructure is actually the actual building, the foundation, and shooting in the sky. You sit there and refer to yourself as a patriotic citizen. You say Liberia is a hungry country. That you're not in that. You're not in the tabulation. You're not inside there. Some people are not inside there. They're not inside there. The last time I heard a good friend, a Bombing County Senator Edwin Snow. Senator Snow, good afternoon to you. And it's like he really playing. But there is a different version of your exposition on that day. Another person could come, like David Coty said the last time. Well, you're swimming where there are no waters. If you know the actions and inactions that cause some Liberians to remain where they are for the past 25, 30 years, And we reach to the point where people who cause those ordinary Liberians to remain at port for those number of years are the movers and shakers, are the ones deciding what they should eat on a particular day. Liberia has come of long distance. It's going to be 177 this year, July. We can, if our capital city named after a slave owner, we can even supply electricity to the entire capital city. We can't. I'm going to tell you about Botswana. And they will not work in Liberia because of our individualistic nature. As long as my pockets or wallets or purse, they all green, well, I don't care about those who raising some of these things. This is actually a democracy. How will somebody stay over there and defend themselves that they hold legitimacy? We were pointing fingers at us and we took side in the election. We took side in the election, even though said side or loyalty, reward for that loyalty, like he say, is on earth here, is not in heaven. What kind of papers that we don't have? Got good laws in this place. Good laws. Our lawyers are prepared. It's only in Liberia where you need a second degree before you can even apply to the law school. Some people, straight into it. Do your required courses at the US or some countries. Do your required courses at the university. And then you go into your law study. You think we deserve this? We deserve this kind of treatment? You think so? A man who served 12 years, 12 freaking years in power legislatively. Just 3 months since you removed 3 months. You use the whole 3 months to raise concern that you want to protest. Then I hear people behind, yeah, for God's sake. I don't know what's going to be the Supreme Court's ruling. I don't know. But in my opinion, if I had the right, then it's good that I don't have the right. Even the people, the subjects, those who are fighting Tinion issue, they know within themselves that they blunder during the campaign and they know they're not supposed to stay there. But again, that another demonstration of patriotism is to hold your country hostage or hold the other people who are supposed to replace you because you don't want them. And it is not your purview to decide why you don't want them. So we wait for the law. And they are going to work with P&D. Yeah, that is the system. Tomorrow is Friday. Monday, I will come and give you some of the documents I have now. I will read it to you. I'll read it to you. You would know how people have treated their own country this way. Millions of dollars just go into people's pockets. And sometimes, you know how to treat those monies as the legitimate earnings. Legitimate earnings. The last time I was traveling home and then around VOA, from VOA Junction all the way, there is no electricity in people's homes. No electricity. But those who are responsible to transmit electricity, some of them, they have never experienced power outage for the past 5 years. You think Liberians are not electing now? This enlightenment started way top of time, and deliberately succeeding government decided not to lift this policy document. But Liberians are now forcing themselves into it and enlightening themselves. And I know what the people were saying when I went to SELLEE. You go inspect project, you sit in your car, tinted windshield, the AC is blowing, and you don't even get that. Yet you say you want to inspect project. Well, if you were using that money to your personal money to put gas, you will put that windshield down and get down. We'll take few calls and go to the next. This is like we did today, like we did to the Western cluster. Today the police has taken action. We will come Monday to tell you what's happening in the LTA. This caller is on. Hello? Let's hear you. Yeah. But while we're trying to structure it, those who hinder that project should leave the stage. They are our compatriots. Yes, we're not asking them to denounce their citizenship. Let them leave the stage at which they remain and store that project. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We take this other one. While we have another call. Sorry. In Botswana, university students are paid 143 United States dollars monthly for going to school. Botswana has free education and healthcare. Free healthcare, free education. Liberia is richer than Botswana. 90% of Botswana's export is all diamond. The rest, 10%, of different thing. Liberia, no one export commodity can account for 90% alone individually. But guess what the people are doing? In Botswana, university students are paid $143 for going to school. Botswana has free education and health care. Go to JFK. You get a hoolans there in trucks moving from one point to the other. They say they're hauling iron ore. and endangering the life of the people, and the people go to JFK, they can't get any doctors or nurses, will send them across the road to buy drugs. That is the country you want us to have. That is the country we have. Another caller. Hello. Hello. Anyway, I think I got some problem with the line, but let's take this break.
Why you despise others? Why you use the opportunity you have to do good to do evil? Why do you destroy the livelihood of others? Because of position, influence, access, or resources. You will pay for it. You will not go unpunished. Your soul and all them that concerns you throughout their generations will pay. Why you treat people the way you treat people? Why you despise others? Why do you use the opportunity you have to do good to do evil? Why do you destroy the livelihood of others? Because of position, influence, access, or resources. You will pay for it. You will not go unpunished. Your soul and all them that concerns you throughout their generations will pay.
A message to all my former classmates. I'm sending this later.
Okay, so we'll take the last one. Hello? Yeah, let's hear you. Okay. What's your name? Come on, let's hear you. So Botswana shares the Kalahari Desert with Namibia. Botswana is 90% diamond. The rest 10% they're all minor exports. At some point in time in their history, they imported safe drinking water from South Africa. Or before they no, you can do that now, Chief. I'll do it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry. So let me do it for you. Let me do for you. Botswana landlocked? I don't think so. Along the just hold on. So keep on the line. Yeah, don't worry. So they share the uh, Kalahari Desert with Namibia, and then okay. So I hear it. A landlocked country in the center. Hold on, Chief. A landlocked country in the center of South Africa. Botswana is bordered by Namibia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. Although most of the country is covered by deep Kalahari desert sand, there are rocky hills to the southeast. A large inland river delta in the northwest has a rich variety of wildlife. That's all they depend on besides the diamond. They pay no matter what you do facilitate, whether it is public or private. The population, they will give you, sir. You will give me. Yeah. Yeah, that one is true. Yeah. Botswana population. Botswana population as of 2002 or 2022. The population of Botswana in 2023 was 2,675,352. Yes, so we are like 2 million more than them. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is it. Yes. Let me tell you. John, hold on, let me tell you. Let me tell you the whole group. You get a Beta Brother Corporation. That man has been in construction ever since he used to be on UN Drive. He has now moved on the Capital Bypass and next to BMC. So don't matter. By the time they know that a government is lame dog in terms of taking instruction or getting caught, kickback, man, they add additional value to their companies. But they were not in construction originally. And those are the people actually were rescued by the common voters because they couldn't survive with government without government job. Okay, thank you very much, thank you very much. We are about to take our next segment. We can take calls and animal, but this is a message to your friend down the line when you start in classroom with. Don't forget them.
To all my former classmates, I'm sending this letter to remind you all that after our secondary school education, some of us joined the universities, while some couldn't. Some of us who had the opportunity to join came out very well, while some of us became dropout. Some of us got employed in good and reputable companies, while some of us are still job hunting, trekking from one place to place with eyes in our armpits. Some of us are free men, while some of us are in prison. Some of us became so wealthy that we could feed cities, while some of us became so poor and even afford a day. Some of us traveled abroad, while some went back to the village. Some of us are married with kids, while some of us are still single and searching. Some of us are mentally dysfunctioned, walking barefooted with rags on, picking food from different kinds of beans, as some of us are looking clean, healthy, and functional. Some of us have passed to the other side of life, while you and I are still breathing. If you can see or hear this message, that's to say that you are still alive somewhere, trying and fighting to make ends meet. And I'm here to encourage you and to motivate you that do not get intimidated by the success of any of your classmates that you've heard or seen or heard about. Do not get derailed
Take your key.
or drowned by whatsoever height that they have attained, but rather be encouraged and be grateful that they are doing better. And for you that have gone far, do not laugh at your classmates or laugh at those people that you once shared space, lectures, and teachers with. Rather, reach out to them, help, give the best that you can do for them. If you don't see them, if you still remember their family house, go there, ask of them, search for them. Some of them are going through a whole lot trying to pull through. I know that is not easy, but if all of us want to become so comfortable, or we can reach out to our mates, our former friends and relatives, then of course, we will never ever get to reach out to them. Because you and I know we can never have enough. So please, I'm begging everyone out there. I know you all have your own classmates, old friends, relatives that you want to share space with. So make sure you reach out to them today. You know how they are doing. For all my classmates, wherever you are, I love you, I respect, and I have good regards. And for the ones that were lost, their souls rest in perfect peace. Amen.
And it appears like I was giving that message out, and it should also come to you. It's a message to all of us, especially those of us who can read and write or who completed. Even if you didn't complete, you must have had a classmate. It's a lesson for classmates. Let's now go to the second segment, the second and final segment of this one. Let's talk to Samukai Kaba. Samukai Kaba is the manager for monitoring, evaluation, research, and learning. Samukai, good afternoon to you. You good? Okay, so let's get a background of MER for short. It's an acronym, MER, monitoring, evaluation, research, and learning manager under the auspices of Youth Network for Positive Change. Mhm.
Or HFDCs. So HFDCs are makeup of what we call the OICs at the health facilities, people we call the district health officers and community members. They all make up the HFDC. So the HFDC basically their role is to ensure that there's coordination with between the community and the health facility. There's proper advocacy in terms of, let's take for example, maybe there's no ambulance at the health facility. HFDC is there to advocate, to ensure that health facility have ambulance, health facility have drugs and the drugs is being used properly. And if there's a stock out, the HFDC is there to make sure that drugs come to the facility and it's used effectively. And then they also do something we call monitoring evaluation at these health facilities, to ensure that there's
Now,
proper
when you say all these things, sometimes people tend not to believe. It comes on the yield of a USAID report. Some of the drugs, or 90% of the drugs you see in drugstores, are stolen.
Well, I guess I can speak to that.
Yeah, I know, but so how do you process this information to see whether it is true or not? Since you're concerned about drugs being in hospitals.
So our work is to ensure. So we're doing something like that, but I don't want to talk much about it because I'm not in the purview to speak about these issues. So basically, I just want to talk about the role of the HFDCs and what are they doing, what we have trained them to do, and what I work with the county health team to ensure that HFDCs are doing their roles and responsibilities in the.
Okay, so let me hear you outline their responsibility.
So,
if it's not, it will not tie into enforcing drugs in hospitals.
Of course, it's part of it. But like I said,
that's what I'm saying.
Like I said, I don't want to talk about it because we do monitor around drugs at the health facility. Currently, our team are in the field in 2D and Perrysburg districts doing drug monitoring. But I don't want to talk about that because I want to focus more on the roles of the HFDC and other activities of the HFDC. and our project too as well.
Okay. So let me hear you now.
Okay. So like I said in my introduction, I made mention of some of the rules and responsibility of the HSDC. So as part of the CSA project, we are to train the health facility development committees, which is the HFDC. We are to train them on their roles and responsibilities. So when we train them, we are also there to monitor them on what to see if they are doing what we have taught them to do. So we go to these different facilities quarterly. We visit the facilities and we visit to see if they're having regular meetings. Because HRDC function almost like the PTA at schools. So HRDC is to ensure that the health facilities or the management of the health facilities are having regular meetings and their inner meeting where they can identify challenges faced by the facility. So if the facility have an issue with maybe current, the HRDC role is to help link that to the county health to ensure that there's current in the building. If there's issue of drugs, the HRDC is to ensure that they raise it during the county. The counties, they have county health team usually have a meeting called the partners coordination meeting. So in that meeting, they have people there from different health facilities, which is we make up the HRDC to talk about what the issues are at the different health facilities. So when we go for that meeting, then some of the issues comes up. But the HRDC in the facilities make sure there's a meeting held and there's issues raised, there's challenges and what's going on, what the success stories at the different facilities, and how can we improve it, as an institution working with the county health team to support quality healthcare service delivery at the county level. So currently working in Montserrat County and Bond County. And in Montserrat working in Todi and Kirisburg, and in Bond working in Swakoko and Salala health districts. So working with 20 HFDCs, 20 health facilities in 4 HFDCs.
So when you do this monitoring, compare your report with your report to.
So we doing this project for CSA, it's a USAID project. It's called CSA, which is the Civil Society Activity. So when we do this monitoring, we do the health quarterly visits to the health facility to look at what the HFDC is doing. We report to CSA, which is our partner. Yeah, so we report to them, and then feedbacks from some of these reports, we also take it to the county health team and we discuss it in the monthly partners coordination meeting that is usually held at the county health team office here.
Okay, State of the Nation, Samuka Kaba, you currently in Todi, am I correct?
Yes, we implementing in Todi and Kirisbury, Montserrat.
Oh, that's so close to the capital. Do you go out of Montserrat?
Yeah, we're also implementing in Bond County. So our institution also have a regional office in Bond. Currently, our team is there doing a similar work that we're doing now. And so in Bond County, on the CSA project, we're working in Salala and Swakoko. So working with the health facilities there to ensure that there's proper healthcare service delivery and proper management of the HFDCs at the different facilities.
Some of these data collected, what is the most prevalent?
So what we usually do, from the information we get, the issue of drugs, comes up, like drug stock out at different facilities, where you see the delay in supply of the drugs at the different facilities. These are things that come up. There are other things that come up as well, but like I said, we usually discuss them to the county health team meeting, where we found remedy around them to solve some of these problems.
Okay, so when you identify this problem, put it into a report form, file it to your organization, through your organization. Do you have a mechanism put into place where you monitor whether these reports, when sent, what actions are taken to save those institutions, those health institutions?
Yes, that is why we do quarterly monitoring visits. So every quarter, we go back to the communities, we go to the HFDCs, meet these HFDCs members, and then we ask specific questions on the regular meetings they are organizing. If they have been making follow-up at the facilities, for example, if you reported that there's no light in the facility, there's no drugs in the facility, there's no ambulance at the different facility. So we go back there quarterly and we take this as a recommendation, right, to our partners, and we take it to the county health team. So when we're going back there for the next meeting, we identify some of these challenges. We go to our health partners meetings, and we also talk about what the HFDCs are saying and how can we resolve some of these problems. So that's how we usually do it.
Okay, so the Youth Network for Positive Change, UNETO, what I call it?
UNETPO.
What role does it play?
We are a civil society organization, and we are in terms of monitoring. We monitor drug supply, we monitor issues around health. We are advocacy group as well. Currently, we carry on our advocacy activity, and then we do issues around education and the environment. That's why UNEPO is involved
If you
into.
were to be evaluated, you think you serving the purpose for which you were formed?
Of course, we've been running since 2014. We've had a lot of different impacts as an institution, and I mean, we're surviving. Currently, we're implementing for FHR 360. So we do a health related project for FHR 2 as well. And we work with the Carter Center. We work with other institutions too as well. Yeah.
I know I'll ask you whether you have some muscle rather, but far-reaching counties.
So we've implemented project activities in Grand Bassa, Magibi, Bapolu, Grand Cape Mount, Bomi, you know, counties closer to us we've implemented. Apart from Desert Southeast here, but we implemented in other counties closer to us.
and
Since
uh,
20.
and the locals there are feeding your impact.
Of course, they are. And we have regional coordinators in some of these counties that will follow up with, even if there's a project to go there or there's no project, we follow with them, implement, or as an institution, implement activities there, to keep
So
us
let's
there.
look at your structure of your network.
When you say our structure,
Your structure, how how do you operate? Who are those involved?
so we
Or
have
is a one man show? That's
no,
why I'm here.
no.
Yeah.
So we have our board. We have our
Mhm.
board of director. We have the entire board set up. We have the executive director. We have the programmers and project manager. We have the mail manager, which I'm the mail manager, monitor evaluation, research and learning manager. We have the IT person. We have communication. We have finance and administrative manager. We have HR. We have a whole set of, we are an institution fully functional with regional office in coordinating LOFA and NIMBA, and we have our national headquarters in Mosurado. Yeah, and so we yes.
Mhm.
So okay, so under the CSA project,
Mhm.
we trained the HFDCs. We've coordinated or participated in HFDC meetings. We've organized radio talk shows around to talk about the project and what CSA is doing through us, as a partner to them. And there are a lot of other activities we do under the project to support quality healthcare service delivery.
You do recommendations that a health center lacks drugs and is urgently needed. Does that come in your report?
Of course. So, like I said, we usually do monitoring, quarterly
Yeah, I
monitoring.
know. So I
So,
did. Yeah.
you keep pushing me around the
Yeah,
drugs. So
but
let me talk a little
but
about it.
yes, please.
We're doing something called a public awareness around drug supply in Liberia. So as part of that, which is also on the CSA project, we monitor drugs, donated malaria drugs at health facilities, public health facilities. So we visit these facilities. We look at the bean card. We look at the way bill. We look at how these drugs were supplied from CMS to the county, from county to the public facility. How the drugs being dispensed to the patients, and how are they keeping records of them. So we do all of that based on our monitoring. We do a report, and this report goes to CSA. It goes to uh, the county health team through a consultative meeting. So we organize a consultative meeting where we discuss the report findings with health partners and the county health team and the CMS and the county health pharmacists. All of these people go for the meeting. We present the findings and they will find remedies to some of the challenges and how can we address
It
them.
looks so cumbersome and complex and boring.
And it's something I've been working over the time, and we continue to do it and to ensure that there's, of course, we're just doing it in Todi and Carisburg in Mosurado. In Bon, we're doing it in Salala and Swakoko. So maybe there's a need for an expansion, but we need to test it. All right, so we're testing it. That's for
Since 2014, you still testing?
No, this is a project given to us by CSA. So CSA is implementing a 5-year project. So they're doing it. We are not the only partners. We have 10 other partners that are working in other counties doing it. As an institution, this is what we're doing with CSA to support the HFDCs in the communities. That's a portion of what CSA is doing. They gave it to us to do that. And that is what we're doing.
Okay, so we got 9 minutes to go, and we take the last 5 minutes to talk to Simbe Upati Yila. He manages a health center, and he's announcing that ahead of the World Malaria Day celebration next week, his health center will be offering a free malaria test for the local community as a way to serve the community. That is coming up at 5 minutes to 5 o'clock. But Samaka, encourage young people. Somebody wants to be like you. What involving yourself into civil society work and in the interest of the ordinary people. If you were the minister, tell me what some of the action you could take to change the course of action at our health centers.
One of the things I think we need to do is strengthening is coordination. Coordination is one of the big gaps. So the health county in the county health team in Mosurado have been doing extremely well in terms of coordinating with other public facilities in the county, to support the communities and the patients and the health facility themselves. So coordination is something that I think is key. If I'm in that position, I will make sure I work with all of the stakeholders surrounding health issues in Liberia. Make sure we all come to one understanding how to roll out health-related issues in Liberia. It had to be well coordinated. If it's not, if there's an outbreak, everybody will not know what to do. So if we are coordinated, if we are together, we're going to have one goal to support quality healthcare service delivery in Liberia.
You keep talking about coordination. Doesn't it? That's it.
There's a need. There's a need for coordination. I've been in civil society for a very long time, and I tell you, there's a need for coordination in every sector, especially the health sector that I'm, very focused on. Yeah, there's a need for that.
Okay, so the project lasts up to when?
So this project will end in June this year. We started last year, June. It's a 1-year project for, like I said, CSA hired us to do it for 1 year in Mosurado. So it's a 1-year project that we're implementing in Bon County and Mosurado County in Carisburg, Todi, Salala, and Swakoko. 4 health districts with 20 health facilities.
Oh, 4 districts?
4 health districts and 20 health facilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the 2 counties?
In the 2 counties. Okay. So it's 10 in Mosurado, 10 in Bon County. So that's 20.
So Mosurado and Bon, which one you think is challenge?
Well, they both are there. The first thing, the facilities are very far. Like in Todi, the facilities are very far from each other. So with the distance to go there, there's some of the different things you go there and see. But we're still working. There is Liberia, and we'll ensure that things get better.
Okay, so the project ends in June.
In June.
What next?
After that, we look forward to an extension, and we can continue engaging with the health facilities, continue working with the HFDCs. If our health facility must be strengthened, the HFDC must understand their roles and responsibility to keep the health facility working. White Kids of Quero Go School is the active PTA. So there's the same thing with the health facility development.
And people turn out for the meeting?
Yeah, sure. People
do they turn out?
Yes, people turn out for the meeting. There are a lot of meetings I've attended. People turn out, express their views, we take them down, and then we move on to action points.
Okay, so I'll give you 1.5 minutes to send out to to say what you want to say as we close?
So I would just want to say a very big thank you to CSA for allowing us to work with the county health team and to train HFDCs and to give us the project to roll out in the two counties and 20 health facilities. So I want to say thank you to HUFN as well for the opportunity to come and talk about our project and the work we do in the health facility development committees in these counties.
Okay, thank you so much, Samukai. We wish you all the best. Thanks for your time you spent in the hard to reach area to ensure accountability, and let's hope that this project will be extended.
Yes, sure. We're hoping for that.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's go now to Upati Sembe Yinla, who is the last time I told you about a medical facility that revived my condition, my medical condition. There on the pipeline is called MED, MED, and the guys there, you see the youthfulness in them, but they are working like nobody's business. So ahead of the anti-malaria day celebration, they want to yeah, they want to. Sorry, I got distracted a little bit. They want to conduct a free malaria test for the locals on the pipeline road. It is an opportunity you should take advantage of. Let's see whether we can get to Opati. Okay, so we got one of Liberia's best microbiologists, a man who and I went down to the trenches those days in search of education. He's now on the line. Mr. Ila, good afternoon to you. Sembe Upati Yila of Avantes High School and academic quizzing named Skillful. Skillful, is good having you on this network. In the first place, how are conditions at the MET clinic? And I'd like to open it, tell the public, thank you before the public for the wonderful work you did last time to revive my health condition. I still remember who you guys in high esteem. Thank you very much. Okay, tell us the location of med diagnostic. Tell us the location. Actually, Mark diagnostic. Yeah, Mark. Sorry. Yeah, Mark. Okay, so you've been conducting some outreach. I saw in the chat room the availability of some laboratory equipment and health equipment, reaching out to the people ahead of the World Malaria Day celebration. You opted, or you have opted to do free malaria spare or test for the people living around the clinic. You want to tell us more about it?
Yes, thank you very much. So we are a private institution, but we also have our social corporate responsibility to also give back to the community. So as such, April month being 1,025. So we are set to provide free malaria testing services to our people in the community, especially in the.
So what is required of the people? What they need to do?
So for that day, which will be next Thursday, this celebration of the global celebration of World Malaria Day all the world, and we have back and if you want to come here for your testing, you can just walk or into the fence, the office of Mass and Notice, and then tell us that you come for your malaria testing. Then we do that for you. If you are positive malaria, we provide medication.
Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. Free medication for malaria tests. after malaria test, and if you diagnosed of malaria, you'll be treated free of charge.
However, if you're an adult and you think you need to be tested, just walk in our office. Feel free to do yourself. We record that information, and then we have someone in the lab, the collection center, to do your pricking your finger, and then collect sample. Wait for 15, 20 minutes, get the result.
I can see there's going to be your clinic is going to be the busiest on that day. Yes, thank God you say it's based on social corporate responsibility to your people, and it is good that you're doing it free of charge. Besides malaria, and I know you do other health services, which are not free. What are some of those things that you do at MEC?
Lab testing. For example, we do your prostate test, your biochemistry test, which include the liver, the kidney, your electrolyte testing. We are also involved into other services like training, what we call the quality management system training. We do hiring of laboratory professionals for your institution. We do consultancy on a broad basis. We can find us and
Yes, I agree. And interestingly, 85% of the people work there, they all put out of Advantage High School. Am I correct? Yeah. Yes. 120 Camp Johnson Road. Yes. You stay equal or not? Just so we can sleep to study. Cool or not? Yes. So what's about the roasted cassava, man? Man, you got me full. You forced me into eating roasted cassava for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Skipper, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. My time with you at Advantage High School, 120 Camp Johnson is never wasted. I play something for classmates. Did you listen? So I'm going to sign off with this one. I want you to listen. When you hang off, listen. It's a message to classmates. Thank you very much. Yes, Simbe Upati Yila, skillful. One of Liberia's best laboratory technicians, microbiologist, trained here at Advantage High School, Mother Pattern, and then move on to Nigeria, where he's currently working on his PhD. Man, we've got friends along the way. But this is it. We're not playing our theme song today, but we'll close off with this one. Dear classmates.
Message to all my classmates.